Hello and welcome to this video. Today I'm going to talk about the website Coinmarketcap. This video is obviously for beginners, so I'm going to explain the website, how to use it, and explain some things on the website. So let's get started. As you can see at the top, there are 2,443 cryptocurrencies. We got some markets, the total market cap, which I will talk about later, the volume of the last 24 hours in total, and the Bitcoin dominance, which we will talk about later also. So let's talk about Bitcoin, for example. You can see the market cap here, the price, the volume in the last 24 hours, and the circulating supply, with the change in the last 24 hours in the price, of course, and a nice little graph over here. So what is the market cap exactly? How do we get by this number? It's almost 200 billion. So we take the circulating supply, this 17.8 million bitcoins in circulation, times the price, 10,900, and we get to this number of almost 200 billion. So it's very easy how we evaluate this, how we get to this market cap. It's not that people put 195 billion into Bitcoin. No, it's just the price times the circulating supply. So as you can see, the volume is just added up, and then we get at this number the total volume. Obviously Bitcoin got the most volume, and it's the same with market cap. We just add all these numbers up from every market, from every coin. Just add all these market caps and we get to a total market cap over here. As you can see, there are a lot of coins, and Bitcoin has dominance at almost 70%, 68.2% to be exactly. So that's a lot. So 68.2% of the whole crypto market is Bitcoin. That's why, because Bitcoin is a popular, almost everybody know about Bitcoin. That's why this number is so large. Okay, now let's start. Let's just click on a coin so you can see. Let's just take a random one. Let's take Tezos, for example. Now we clicked on the coin. You can see here left, you can see the rank on the coin by market cap. It's ranked at number 16. Got the 16th highest market cap of the whole crypto market caps. You can see the volume over here, the volume in Bitcoin, circulating supply, and the total supply. Now when we go, so if you click here left, you can go to the website. This is with every coin the same. You can see the source code on GitHub because it's open source. And you can see that this is a coin, not mineable. Okay, so if you go below, we can see here a nice little graph. The price in US dollars is the green line, and the price in Bitcoin is the orange line. And the blue line is the market cap of the coin. We can obviously zoom in on 1 day, 7 days, 1 month, 3 months, whatever you like. If we click on markets over here, You can see all the markets where this coin is listed on. It's obviously a lot of markets, but obviously not a lot as Bitcoin. And you can see the pair for what this coin can be traded. Also on BitMax you can trade the coin for Bitcoin. On Coinbase Pro you can trade the coin for US dollars, and so on and so on. Here you can see the volume. This added up comes of course at this number, and the price it's been sold. And the rest speaks for itself. You get 20% on this exchange of the total volume. So if you click on the social tab, you can see here all the tweets posted by the Tezos team. If you like, you can go to Twitter and follow them, or you can go to Reddit where you can read all of Tezos, where the community is posting about Tezos. So that's very nice to know. So here you can read a little bit about what Tezos is about, and here you can see some statistics about Tezos. Like the all-time high was at December 17, 2017 at $12, and the all-time low was at 31 cents at December 7. And of course you got some other statistics. So what we got over here, we got some tools for website digit. If you like this on your website, you can add it. Ratings, I would not really recommend these ratings from this website, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. And the historical data. Here you can see the price every day in the past, and of course you can look here and apply the changes. Okay, that's not really important. Now if you go back to home, you can here also see the currency. So it's now at US dollar, but if you like, you can switch it to Bitcoin. So now one Bitcoin is obviously one Bitcoin. You see the volume in Bitcoin, of course, and you see the price of the coin in Bitcoin. I recommend doing this to put it in Bitcoin because the market is Bitcoin. It's a dominance currency, the most traded currency, so it's better to look at the prices in Bitcoin as in US dollars. Okay, now if you, of course you can at the right here you can choose your language if you don't like English, and if the light hurts on your eyes because it's night, you can turn it into night mode, and then the background turns black. So if you go to here, you see rankings, you click it, you see all cryptocurrencies, coins, daily volume, monthly volume, and of course here the bit trends, the gainers and the losers. If you click here, I already got it open, so I will click here. You see the biggest gainers in the last 24 hours with at least $50,000 dollar volume. So you can see here all the shit coins which done the greatest. It's like you can see here how much they changed in the last 24 hours. It's just ridiculous, but it's easy to pump these shit coins. It's just a pump and dump coin. Of course you can also see the losers. You can see here when they got pumped, and here when these shit coins got dumped. So I wouldn't pay much attention at this exactly. Now we can also, if we go to rankings, we can also click here at recently added. We can see the recently added tokens or cryptocurrencies. But yeah, most of them added now are pretty shit, so I wouldn't really recommend looking to this. So let's close this. Close. Now, if you want to see more data over here, you can also click at here and view all. Now all the cryptocurrencies will be listed beneath each other. So you can see here the last hour, the price of Bitcoin changed 0.26%, the last 24 hours minus 4%, and the last 7 days minus 6%. Now if we go, we can click here at US dollars. If it it takes a little bit to load because there are so much coins. Anyway, if you put it to Bitcoin like I told you before, if you can see some coins it's pretty good the last 7 days against Bitcoin. So maybe we can see a little alt season. I'm gonna leave it at this, guys, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.